Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. Remember to hit that subscribe and follow button on the 16th day of November 2024 with a current official temperature of 48 degrees J in the greater Bloomington Metropolitan Airport in central Illinois. And we had a phenomenal pump over the last 7 days, and all the coins, or most of the coins, and more specifically, as Bitcoin now has been sitting sideways after a phenomenal pump, which is very, very normal after a greater than 100% move, and most of that coming since the presidential election, where the crypto president, as the crypto community is looking at it, Donald J. Trump. You can see on November the 7th, right here, Bitcoin went up as crypto thinks that Trump is going to be the crypto president and Kamala was not going to be. It went up 21% essentially overnight, which is a major, major move. And it's up better than like 70%. But we'll take a measurement for you real quick. Since it's swing low, if we take its swing low back here, which was in the summertime, it's up 86%. And it's had a very big run, a very big move. And what often happens is Bitcoin pumps, and coins like XLM and XRP sort of sit sideways. And then when you finally start to get into a trading pattern or potentially a short-term topping pattern, which would to be expected, like you can see right here where we've highlighted what potentially could be a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern. And then you would have a neckline here. If we take a look, where's my little industry exclusive perching tool? You would have the big pump, a left shoulder, a head in the middle, a right shoulder. It's on a slant or an angle, and you would take that down to the support, 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 which would be the neckline right there. And then you would bring that to a point of a potential breakout, and you would see that gets you to about in and around where we would think the 200-day moving average would be in the daily time frame, right? And that would be a very healthy correction. And if we put a little price note down here, no, those aren't the ones I like. Where's my price notes that I like? Hold on one second. Price label, which would be down here at about $83,000, which would be a healthy correction after a major pump. But now that it started to trade, what likes to happen now that there seems to be a short-term top that it hit a few days ago, the XRP and the XLM often like to have a phenomenal rally as that is sort of stagnating, and Bitcoin some profit taking and some sideways trading to try to figure out if there's going to be a correction. And that's indeed what did happen with XLM and with XRP. And you can see XLM, since its swing low back here in October and November again, it just had a 180% move. And most of that happening over the weekend from from Thursday night to very early afternoon Saturday, where it went up 100% in about 24 hours from Friday to Saturday. And that's a very, very big move. And some of you guys were asking me where would be a short-term top. Well, a short-term top, let me get out of here real quick and get back in to my other chart. Boom, boom. It is my other chart. I'm not sure what happened there. We should be having, there we go. We need to zoom out more. Boom. And you guys have been asking me what could be a short-term top for some profit taking or some some kind of a pullback. And we have up here a major resistance area that we were looking at where it did blow by one of them and it steamed by one of them. This was a major support and resistance area here at 18 cents. And you can see it blew by that with very little ease over the last 4 or 5 hours today. But now we're coming up into a spot after a 170% move, which is a very similar move to what happened here with the Judge Torres move, where we had a 160% move. This could be a time where you start to see some kind of a decline in profit taking and a short-term sell-off. And now what I would be watching out for, and then we do have this green major support and resistance box from way, way back there when it was topping out and trading out before it had its huge flush. What I'd be watching out now in the short term is if we pull one of our price notes over here, and then our other price note, get that over here. I would be looking at, if we zoom in now into a closer time frame, if we start to top out here, what I'd be looking at, get back down there. That's why I like to lock these things. Lock. Thought that price note would be substantially closer than that. Hold on. Let me get back out. Wow, even farther. All right, we'll go back out into the daily. Get these even closer so we can see them. And then we'll zoom back into the hourly time frame. What I would be looking at here, no, the hour time frame. Wow, they're still way out there. It looks so close when you're that far out. Come on. Get over here. We would like to see you. All the way over there. What I would be looking at now is these are my major areas now. These are obviously our three major areas. You don't need me to tell you this. You can figure this out. You're all smart traders out there. But you can see the 29 cents is a major upper resistance zone now. Very major upper resistance zone. But if it starts to trade out here and it comes back down into this 19 cents, to stay bullish, you would like to see it hold it and then continue to kick up and get held by these uptrending moving averages that in a day or so will run back into it. And that would be a healthy correction. So healthy correction one would be this, and then bounce to the upside. Another healthy correction, but a more painful one, would be if it comes all the way back down over, it wouldn't do it all in one move, but over, say, a week or two, it holds a major support zone down here at 13 cents, and then makes another big run back, gets a bunch of people to take profit down here, and then you make a run back at 29 cents, right? Or it could just shoot to 29 cents from where it's at now. But these would be the two major ways on both of these would be healthy correction. Both of these would be healthy corrections after 170% pump. And if they did the orange, pullback, which would be a bigger pullback, that wouldn't be signaling the end of this bull run, but it would just be a very healthy correction after 170% run from the wick top to there would be a 45% correction. Now it's a healthy correction, especially in crypto or in blue. That's even a more bullish signal. If you bounce off the blue wave, that would be even more bullish because there's even less sellers and there's that much more excitement to pump it up even more after nearly a 170% pump. But either one of these would be very, very bullish corrections. A bearish correction would be it trades, comes down, comes back up, kicks up, and then gets back under this 13 cents and gets rejected. This would be a bearish correction in red. The red would be a bearish correction. The orange and the blue would be very healthy bullish corrections in a bull market, right? And the same thing if we look at XRP. We told you in the last few videos that we've been making, that we were going to hit $1 and $1 was inevitable. And now it's the same thing as far as what we're looking at here for XRP as what we're looking at in XLM. We're going to get rid of this nasty looking one and we're going to put the correct price note up here, or price label. We did have a local high and a 3-year high in XRP of $1.26. Now, if we go back in time, the last time that we hit $1.26 was way back here in November of 2021, 22, 23, 24. So almost 3 years to the day, we have hit a high that we haven't seen in 3 years, right? It's been 3 long, frustrating, depressing, a lot of things have gone on in the cryptocurrency market between 2021 and 2024. The last time we seen the heights of $1.26 in XRP, and we had a lot of money lost and a lot of bankruptcies and a lot of lending platforms and trading services and coins that people were in, like Celsius coin. I forgot what the other one was. That used to be one that everybody talked about, and they went bankrupt. But a lot of money was lost in between then and now, back in 2021, the last time XRP seen heights of $1.26. And now what would be a very healthy correction if it's not going to continue to go straight up, because who knows? I don't know. You don't know. None of us know. You guys are all smart traders. I know what I know, but nobody knows exactly what coins are going to do on any specific day. But a healthy correction now would be coming back down to this 92 cents, just like XLM, trade on it, and then push up. That would be healthy correction number one, and we'll put that in green. Healthy correction number two, nope, in green. Healthy correction number two, the same thing as XLM, would be you trade around, come down, trade back up, get rejected, come all the way down to that 63 cents, and then have a big move back to the upside. That's also a healthy correction, and we'll put that in purple. No, that's not purple. That's purple. That would also be a healthy correction, right? And put some more price labels on here for you right here. We'll go and where's the duplicate clone? That would be down here at the first one in green would be 91 cents. And then we'll clone that again. And then another healthy correction would even be coming all the way back down here to 67 cents. And if we zoom out, the 67 cents would be in our rising channel that we were in. Let's clone that. Somewhere along the line we unlock. We got to unlock the clone apparently. Somewhere along the line we took that off. This was our extended rising channel that we were in for the better part of a greater than a year, almost a year and a half. And we had major rejection 1, rejection 2, rejection 3, rejection 4, rejection 5. Then we got way down, came back up and stagnated on it, traded below it until we had our most recent pump, right? So that would be another very healthy correction. And that is right about where that 92 cents is. There's that little sneaky devil. Right about where that 92 cents is, but slightly uptrending at 98 cents would be that rising channel. That would also be a very healthy correction after you broke out of this rising channel. And it often likes to come back down and back test the old major support and resistance zone or the pattern that you were in. So that would be very healthy to come back down into that 92 to 96 cents and uptrending. That would be a very healthy correction. And both of them would be all the way down here at 65, 66 cents or the 92 to 97 cent range. Those would both be very healthy corrections because from the wick top to get to the 97 would be a 23% drop, and to get to the 91 cent level would be a 27% drop. And even if you came all the way back down to the bottom part of this, would be a 47% drop. In a normal traditional market, that's a big drop. But in the crypto sphere, that's not a big drop, because if you look at what happened from yesterday to today, it moved up 44%. So that's not really that big of a move in the span of a cryptocurrency as much as it is in the traditional market. So that's what I'm going to look at. And those are the areas for the XRP and the XLM that I would be paying attention to if this coins on both of these coins aren't just going to continue off to the moon, if they are going to have profit taking, if there is going to be some sort of correction in this bull market, which there often are. Those are the areas I'd be watching out for. Hit that like and follow button. Peace and love to my beautiful audience.